All right, guys, so welcome back to STS. And as you can see by the title, we are doing another hot takes. It's been a while since we've done one of these ones. But usually the way we do it is I come up with a bunch of hot takes, I read it out to the table, and then if they agree, they put their hands up. If they disagree, they keep their hands down, and then we debate and discuss. I know some of you guys are listening to this audio right now, and you can't see if our hands are up and hands are down, but I will be helping you guys and guiding you guys throughout. If you guys do want to see the visuals and they're out right now, go on YouTube, STS. If it's not out right now, you listen early on the podcast, well, stick around on the audio and you could just listen to us talk about what we agree with and disagree with. But this time, for the first time, I've tweeted out and I want to get you lots hot takes. So
how many tweets you got?
I tweeted saying, reply to this tweet with your unpopular football opinions for me to read out in SDS tonight. I'll use your tweets in the video. We've got 1,300 replies.
1,300.
Yeah, so I don't even know how to go through that. I don't know which ones to pick.
They're the producers, isn't it?
I don't know which
within a space of like what, an hour, 2 hours?
Yeah, a couple hours. I don't know which ones to pick. So we're just gonna go from what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the hot takes given to us by you guys, and then your tweets will be on the screen. So if you guys want to be involved in something like this in the future, follow me on Twitter. Follow everyone else on Twitter. Our handles are always on the screen at the start of the video.
No, you know.
So let's get into them, and then we're just gonna read some of the replies. This time I'm involved as well because I don't know what the hot takes are. So seeing already, first of all, from Lloyd Canfield, good friend of mine. This is actually in line of what I tweeted recently. So I got a lot of hate for this. He says, Neymar is closer to Ronaldo than Ronaldo is to Messi.
Disgusting.
So I'm going to put my hand up because I tweeted, so I have to agree with it.
Say again, Neymar is closer.
Neymar is closer to Ronaldo than Ronaldo is to Messi. If you agree, put your hand up, boys. If you disagree, keep your hand down. So my hand is up. I have to stick with what I said.
That's disgusting.
So my hand is the only one that's up.
Explain this, man.
No, explain why it's disgusting, Faisal.
That is disgusting.
It's a disgrace to the establishment.
Wallahi, it's a disgrace for you to even. I love Neymar. You guys know how much I love Neymar. Neymar's one of my favorite players. His magic. Neymar is the third greatest player in our generation. But for you to say Ronaldo is closer to Neymar than he is to Messi, that is so disrespectful to Ronaldo's name, bro. But the fact that you're not taking into account. We just talked about last video, 700 goals. Over 800 goals, 5 Ballon d'Ors, Champions League, impactful in every single season.
5 Champions Leagues.
And you're trying to tell me, Neymar,
0 Ballon d'Ors.
Don't even forget about the 0 Ballon d'Ors.
Ronaldo's closer to that person than he is to Messi. Just because he looks better, just because Neymar plays...
Ronaldo looks better.
No, it plays better. You know what it is though? You are the problem. Wallahi, you're the problem.
Facts.
You are part of the people who taking this Ronaldo into account. You think this version of Ronaldo is the version that Ronaldo's been for the past 15, 10 years.
So do you think
that you are the problem?
I just started watching football last season. Now I'm
well, clearly, if you're trying to tell me Neymar, Ronaldo.
I was watching football before you were born, innit?
Crazy. Hey,
I'm older than you.
Hey,
I'm older than you.
You are.
The viewers might not know, but I'm older than you.
I give him that. I give him that.
I'm
older than you. I'm older than you.
Huh?
I'm older than you or not?
You are older than me.
Exactly. So I've been watching football before you.
Okay, but not
about
how many years, not about how many months. How many months?
8 months all the time.
But no, bro, just going back, this is very disrespectful for you to say that.
Yes, okay.
Wallahi, you are...
I understand, but the thing is, to get a conversation going, the statement has to be... It has to seem controversial. But then again, if you want to listen to me, you could ask me why I said it. Now, Ronaldo's career, I think, is second to none. I think Ronaldo's career beats Messi's career. But when I'm talking about Neymar's close to Ronaldo than Ronaldo is to Messi, I'm talking about as a footballer. Messi Ronaldo is not even close in my eyes. It's not even close, right?
Just playing ability.
So, yes, it's not even close. That's what I'm saying. So for me to emphasize how much I believe it's not close, I had to make a statement as wild as that. So when I say Ronaldo's not close to Messi, all your points were, and I sat here and I listened to your points, all your points were, this is the trophies that he's won, this is the Ballon d'Ors that he's won, this is what he's done, this is the goals he's scored and that stuff. But I've not heard you say this is what he's good at on the pitch.
Are you serious, bro?
No. What are you serious? We could talk about what people have won. Of course, yes, he's won Ballon d'Ors. Ronaldo's a great player. Ronaldo's the second greatest player in our generation. I agree with that. I'm not shitting on Ronaldo. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm saying I'm saying the distance between him and Messi is so large.
I wouldn't say
that
large.
distance between him and Neymar is slightly smaller.
I wouldn't say large. Large is crazy, bro.
You can compliment Messi. That's absolutely fine. Messi's my goat as well. Yeah. Messi is pretty much, except for you.
Not mine.
Messi is everyone's goat here.
He's wearing a Ronaldo shirt now.
Messi's you can compliment Messi without disrespecting Ronaldo.
Whenever
you are disrespecting Ronaldo because you're saying the gap is massive. it's not bro.
I think the gap is large.
You said the gap is massive. It's fine.
Yes.
But you trying to tell me Neymar is closer to Ronaldo than Ronaldo is.
Forget Neymar.
The
Neymar
only-
was
no, no,
merely,
no, no. The only
Neymar was
reason-
only used in this to emphasize how big the gap is.
But you know,
Because the gap between,
it's
for me,
not
the
fair.
gap between Neymar and Ronaldo is also large. But it's just slightly less large than the gap between Ronaldo and Messi. So the statement is Neymar's closer to Ronaldo because I technically believe that is true. But the gap between Neymar and Ronaldo is still big.
You know
It's like this. It's like this. Messi, Ronaldo.
So you've disregarded Ronaldo from 07, 08, 09, 010.
He's a great goal
11,
scorer.
12.
He's a great goal scorer. He's a great football player. He is. Of course,
amazing
everyone knows
to
that.
wa- amazing to watch
Everyone,
as well,
he is
though.
amazing,
But
amazing,
you know-
amazing, amazing. But look, Ronaldo. Let's be like you've watched Ronaldo more than any of us, right? You could tell me for a fact there's been games Ronaldo scored 1 goal, 2 goals, hat tricks. Well, he didn't necessarily play that well, but he's a goal scorer. I'll see him on the score sheet every single week, and that's amazing. And that's what you have to do. The goals win you games.
Of
course.
and that to you separates someone from.
No. Because for me, his performances. Messi can have got. Messi was unreal almost every game. Best player on the pitch every game. Was Ronaldo the best player on the pitch every game? No. Every single week. Yes or no? If I now do a random generator, and I always say this every single time, if I do a random generator out of all the games in their career, Messi and Ronaldo, and I generate 10 random Messi games and 10 random Ronaldo games, how likely are we to find more sick Ronaldo games than Messi games?
But you know what?
Probably find 8 out of 10 of those are unreal Messi games. It could
But
be,
you know- but you-
Ronaldo could be 9 out of 10 or 2 out of 10.
But you know with me, yeah, you know what's unfair? You know what's unfair about this argument, Sharks?
Yes.
For me, yeah, if we're gonna look at this, yeah,
Ronaldo's, by the way, unbelievable.
yeah, unbelievable.
We agree, but it's the gap. It's the gap being large.
So you believe I don't think he's second best player in the world?
No.
It's the gap being
You
large.
can say that. You can say that. I've got Messi. Fine. Messi is better.
And I've got Ronaldo second, fine.
That's a good distance. That's a good. But the way you are disrespecting, because you're trying
How
to.
have I disrespected?
Because you're saying Ronaldo's closer to third than he is to second. That is to first.
Yes.
You can't say that.
Why
That
not?
that is how. What do you mean? Why not? What's third done to second?
Okay, so if say let's look at a league. Let's look at a league. Let's look at a table. Let's look at the table, right? Say City win the league. Second place is Arsenal. We finish 8 points behind. Listen, we finish 8 points
you
behind.
come with some
Listen,
dead analogies.
8 points behind.
Wallahi,
Third place, let's say is Spurs, and they finish 7 points behind us. Right? Spurs are close to Arsenal, and Arsenal are to City, right? That's what I'm talking about.
You know my argument. You know my argument.
Neymar and Ronaldo is still a big gap. It's just a slightly less big gap than Ronaldo and Messi for me.
But face.
Wallahi al-azim. That's a bigger gap between Messi and Ronaldo than Ronaldo. Sorry. That's a smaller gap. Sorry. The gap between Ronaldo and Messi is not that big. The gap between Ronaldo and Neymar,
It's big.
the only thing you can say is maybe playing style, but that's just now. Why not mention Ronaldo from 07, the United years, the early Madrid years?
Face.
Bro, he's taking Ronaldo's career now, bro.
Face. Let me ask you guys.
Wallahi,
No, face.
Wallahi, if we sat down here, 3 years ago, if we sat down here 2-3 years ago, when Ronaldo was at you before he came to United, we would never have this chat. Never have this chat. But because you saw him this season, he can't maybe control a ball. You're like, oh shit. That's Ronaldo.
But you know what it is? This is why I try to get last
Pathetic,
10 minutes. Yeah, this is why I try to get last 10 minutes. Yeah, last season, Messi started off bad. It's fair to say, right?
Yeah.
Because you're a Messi fan, you're not gonna give hate. You're not gonna give love to Ronaldo for starting off well, Messi to start off bad. But now, obviously, the
picked
roles
up.
have reversed, and you're already a diehard Messi fan. You can throw up stats like, oh, Neymar's closer to Ronaldo than Messi because Messi's doing greatness at this moment in time. It took him a year to fit in. Even me, I was saying Messi was washed, but I was saying Ronaldo was washed as well at the same time. But now, obviously, that Messi's doing well, and Ronaldo, Father Time's caught up to him. He's 38. That's the thing. Father Time's caught up to him, and he's playing for a team that isn't
Dowie
great.
as well,
Like
yeah.
if you put Ronaldo at Man City, obviously he's not doing Haaland's numbers.
But he'll do
He'll
numbers.
do all right because Man City are winning. So you're not going to have that argument of Ronaldo. That Neymar conversation will never come into play. Last season, why did that question never come into last season? Why was no one really talking about, oh yeah, Ronaldo's done.
They don't look at it.
They don't. Because like this season, they're looking at it going, Ronaldo's washed. As he is, it's not even washed. It's just Ronaldo's playing as a 38-year-old. That's literally it.
I feel like Ronaldo's got more eyes on him. You see Ronaldo have his bad games. It's emphasized. Messi, last year, we didn't really talk about Messi. He had a bad season.
And what league was he playing? He was playing in League 1. And he wasn't standing out. Some games he was standing out as he deserved, because he is Lionel Messi at the end. But even the GOAT, as you guys say, it took him a year
To adapt.
to adapt. They finally, Galtiers finally unlocked what they needed to do with the Messi, Mbappe, Neymar situation, if that makes sense. Bringing the Vitinha, Verratti, and now Messi looks like the Messi who was from Barcelona, where he's scoring a lot of goals. Obviously, he took the foot off the gas, but he's still scoring a lot of goals. Whereas Ronaldo, he's playing new system under Erik ten Hag. Look at the season. Look, he wanted to leave at the start of the season as well. Didn't get that wish. Didn't have a preseason. If we're gonna be real, he didn't have a preseason, not one bit. He's getting thrown into deep ends. He's 38. He doesn't look good. Obviously, we all
Look at
know
the
that.
squads. Look at the squads.
The death of his kid as well, bro. The death.
A lot of people are screaming, "Oh yeah, Ronaldo's done. Ronaldo." Just give him time.
Look at the
He's not
squads.
gonna be as good. He's just 38. That's it.
Look at the squads in comparison as well. PSG got ballers over there. Ronaldo is struggling over here.
Imagine being Ronaldo.
That makes sense, bro.
Imagine being Ronaldo, yeah, and scoring over 800 goals, being the top, highest ever international scorer, highest ever Champions League scorer. I've got 5 Ballon d'Ors.
Highest assists, never mind goals. Assists in the Champions League as well. He's got the most.
Highest thing, highest assist. Chances created, done 5 Champions League, Premier League, trebles. But for me, that Shamaki Mahmoud,
So why would he care then?
from London, Shamaki Mahmoud from London, is telling me that Neymar,
It's closer.
big up Neymar, I love Neymar, but Ronaldo's close to
So why would
Neymar.
he care about what I say?
That is just disrespectful for you to even, because you're about to cloud.
Why did your argument come in now?
I know I have some level of influence. I don't have enough influence to change
You-
his mind
Sharky, no,
about
no.
how good Ronaldo
Bro,
is.
you
I know how
are-
Why
good
did the
Ronaldo is.
argument of the Neymar question come in now, rather than what last 6 months ago, 5 months ago, a year ago?
It's coming now because it's more of a trendy topic now. But it's the difference between Messi and Ronaldo has never changed. Messi, in my eyes, is always better than Ronaldo by some large
hear
gap.
that.
So, but it's only
Because Messi started to do well now, and Ronaldo's come down is where you can go.
The thing that makes football so beautiful is everyone looks at it different ways. Some people are obsessed with goals and assists, and that's all I've heard in this conversation. Goals, assists, and that's fine. That's how you look at games. You can listen to music and you like the beat. I like the lyrics.
But Shark.
But Messi's an anomaly. Messi's an anomaly.
Yeah, one.
We know that. We know that.
Shark.
It's
My
it's
problem,
fine.
Sharks.
That's what makes it beautiful. We can discuss this.
My problem is that
debate this.
My problem
Yeah.
is that it's not the fact that you're separating Ronaldo and Messi. I'm cool with that. Yeah. If you started your
name Neymar only came
no.
for context.
If you started
distance.
this with, is Ronaldo closer to Neymar? If is Ronaldo closer to Messi, then it's to Maradona. I would have said, I agree. But for you to put Neymar's name in the same bracket as Ronaldo, that's the disrespect, bro. That's the disrespect. You're not getting it, bro.
I get what you're trying to say.
Wallahi, you're not understanding it.
How can you say Wallah I'm not understanding it?
Because Wallahi is rude. Wallahi is rude for you to put them in the same bracket. Well, after all the shit this guy's done in his career,
done
for you to
amazing.
compare, I love Neymar, like I said, but you can't compare Neymar to Ronaldo. Wallahi, that's rude, bro.
I'm not comparing Neymar to Ronaldo.
You are comparing because he's saying
I'm
he's closer to Neymar than he's to Messi.
How does that mean I'm comparing Neymar to Ronaldo? They're not even in the same category. But Messi and Ronaldo also not in the same category. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what the statement is.
Yeah, but you're saying he's closer to Neymar's level than he is to Messi's level.
Of course. I still believe that.
Wallahi, and the thing
Harleston's closer to Wembley than Kingsbury is.
is,
Oh, here we go.
sure, bro. Wallahi, you're about to cloud people's judgment as well. He's about to cloud
I'm not about
these
to cloud.
kids. Wallahi.
You know-
I'm not about to cloud
what
anyone's judgment because I got a lot of hate for that. I'm not about to cloud anyone's judgment. Everyone has eyes. Some people watched
And
it.
wallahi,
I just
deserve
don't
that.
I just think Messi is a go on.
Me personally, I just think the timing of the question just favors Messi.
It came now.
That is it.
It came now.
If you said this last year while Ronaldo was popping off and Messi was down,
Different
I would have
story.
called you a genius. You know that I would have said, you know what a effing cool, because that's gutsy. Because Ronaldo's doing what Messi.
I've been
but now
saying
Messi's
better than
doing
Ronaldo,
well. But
even last season.
But there you go.
It's
But
one
as
thing.
Messi was down. You don't have you're gonna
don't have
back your
these
boy,
ticks.
bro.
Yeah,
You're not gonna downplay. You're not gonna praise Ronaldo's game and throw shade at Messi. Whereas with this comparison, this statement obviously you've thrown out, it looks like just to give Messi his props because he's doing very well. Man's gonna say Neymar is closer to Ronaldo as Ronaldo is to Messi.
Okay. Can I ask you guys all a question?
We've been
now?
on the first hot take for 17
No,
minutes.
because it was a ridiculous hot take by you and the person who tweeted as well. Can I just say
Shout
something
out
about
Lloyd,
you?
Lloyd Camford.
Let's shout at him as well because he happy.
Fans are fickle, man. They're just looking
He's
at
gonna
it now.
forget.
So fickle.
Man's
So
38,
fickle.
bro. Man's 38,
So
play
fickle.
for an average Man United side,
Can I ask
and
you
the
a
other
question?
guys for piece.
Can I
Go on.
ask you a question? just going back to this Ronaldo and Neymar thing.
Of course you can.
If you take 3 careers of Neymar, 07, 08 Ronaldo to 11, 12 Ronaldo. So that
Go across the line.
entertaining. So 07, 08 Ronaldo to
Yeah.
11, 12, that entertaining Ronaldo.
Incredible.
So
Yep.
Neymar, 14, 15.
Why is
to now.
we're not talking about
No, 'cause
Neymar? This is a
no,
Ronaldo.
no, 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 no. It is because you put Neymar on the same bracket as Ronaldo.
Let me ask you-
Don't try and twist it. Don't try and twist it.
Oh, face. Let me ask you.
This is crazy.
So who is it?
We're arguing different things.
Yeah,
So he's now talking to me about Neymar versus Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, but that's
When
not even a competition,
The reason, the tweet, actually, the actual emphasis on the tweet was the gap between Messi and Ronaldo. I'm not talking about Neymar here. Neymar was used for context to show how large the gap is. I keep saying it. So if you give me examples about Neymar and Ronaldo, I'm going to say Ronaldo is better every day of the week. So you're not going to get anywhere. All I've said was the gap between, in my mind, the gap between Messi and Ronaldo is so large that the gap between Ronaldo and Neymar is slightly less large. But that gap is also very large. That's all I'm saying. So don't try and give me options on who's better, Neymar or Ronaldo.
It's
I'm going to say
very large,
Ronaldo every
it's
single
crazy, I'll be
time.
honest.
I'm going to say Ronaldo
You know
every
what it
single
is?
time.
You know,
It's very large.
As a-
crazy,
That's what I think, but that's how I see
Because
football.
when we look at football, it's always been between them. Ronaldo this shit, Messi that way. It's never been a big gap, bro.
Yes, okay, but then again, like, for me, there's more to football than just being the best goal scorer. Because if you look at goal scoring, if you want to talk about goal scoring, goals to games, Messi's better. Has Messi not got better goal scoring numbers?
I think he does.
If someone might have, I don't know, 100 goals in 200 games, and someone might have 80 goals in 100 games, the person with 80 goals in 100 games has a way higher goal conversion.
Mm-hmm.
We're not looking, but you have to look at the games they played as well. So goal conversion, goal to game ratio, Messi's still better. So now, and I've not even brought up Messi's goals. I'm just talking about Messi as a football player.
For me,
it's not even close.
For me, it's 1A, 1B. You can switch over as
Nah,
one.
for me, it's
How you
one.
won?
For me, it's 1-2. It's not 1A, 1B. For me, it's
yeah,
1-2.
but that's a lot of Messi
Yeah,
fans,
yeah.
and I don't blame you. Like you guys enjoy
That's
watching
Faisal as well.
Ronaldo.
1-2.
But-
Is it 1A, 1B, or is it 1-2?
1A, 1B, come on.
Yeah.
Ronaldo thing.
Messi, Ronaldo.
Must
I
be
know you're
1A,
Messi,
1B.
but is it 1A, 1B, or is it 1-2?
1A, 1B, must be, bro. That's
It's
your
1-2,
goal, bro.
bro. You know it's 1-2.
Look at it. He represented this club, bro.
Doesn't matter. He knows football.
Go
Let's
to the
move on to the next one. Is it one? No. Is it 1A, 1B?
Go to the next question.
You say it's 1A, 1B. Ronaldo
Yeah.
1A, Messi 1B.
Yeah,
You think what?
I'm a 1A, 1B.
But who's 1A?
Messi.
Messi.
And then I say it's 1-2 straight. What about you? Everyone said it. Go on, then let's close it because you've been shouting at me for 20 minutes.
Is it what?
Is it 1A, 1B?
It's
Is that close
It's
or is
closer.
it 1-2?
It's closer. It's closer to 1-2.
It's 1-2.
It's closer to 1-2 than it is to 1B.
So you're not giving me an answer.
It's closer to 1-2.
You're not giving me. That's not an answer.
Honestly,
Yes.
as someone who's watched both of them every
We've
day,
all watched both of them.
every
We're all the
day?
same exact age.
every day.
Yes.
No, you're all done. Every
Yeah,
day. It's 1-2.
It is 1-2. Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. But we still disagree. Obviously, my statement was a bit wild. I agree my statement was wild. But
It's
I tried to
disrespectful.
emphasize how
No,
big
It's disrespectful. That's what it is.
it is. But I don't think Ronaldo.
Everyone picks a player, man. That's the thing.
That's what it is,
It's
isn't
like
it?
a lot of people will say Maradona is better than Messi. You can't
Like-
bat
like-
that.
you
can't say nothing 'cause
my,
they
my dad, bro. My dad still got Maradona since go.
It happens.
That's what I'm saying. And
Generations, isn't it?
it's phenomenal. Next one. That one for a while, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments below. This is a long one by Liam Middleton. Kevin De Bruyne is the best midfielder in Prem history, right? And he carried on and said, the sheer ability that man has is astronomical. He has the capability to win a game on his own and drives his team forward crucially. He's just a special man. For me, there's no team in history that doesn't get into. So the statement is, Kevin De Bruyne is the best midfielder in Prem history. Is your hands up or down?
Can I ask you guys a question? Yeah, my hands are down.
So far, no one's put their hand up, but go on.
But the thing, you know, Kevin. I was gonna say Kevin Durant, but Kevin De Bruyne. You know, Kevin De Bruyne is obviously we know how good he is.
Yeah.
But I don't.
So wait, is everyone's hand down?
Yeah, my hands
I
down.
don't think he's the greatest yet.
Okay, so everyone's hands down.
I feel like
Yeah.
he-
Go on,
he's not far.
what
He's
were you
not
gonna
far
say?
off.
What were you gonna say?
He's not far off.
I think
he could retire as the best.
I
think to be the face. I mean, to be the best, you got to be the face for the league at least once.
And you don't think he has.
I don't think. You tell me.
He's been the best Premier
But
League.
but
he's always-
best. It's there's difference between best and being the face.
No, that's the brand. That's different.
So it's been the face. So
You're talking about who's got the biggest brand.
But
No,
the thing,
not necessarily brand.
To be the face is a brand.
but when has a midfielder ever been the face?
To be the face, that means you have to be a brand.
But as in that's what I'm saying.
Who's the face of Premier League now?
Huh?
Who's face of Premier League now?
I don't even know.
Haaland.
Exactly.
It's got to be Haaland, innit?
So is the goal scorers, the faces,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Strikers,
Times, like those times, like I said,
Van Dijk.
obviously Van Dijk had that.
Yeah,
Your
but he's-
man's the face.
Yeah.
You've
But
had that.
that's
You've had
different, that's
It's
different.
different.
That's different.
You had Hazard that people looked at this thing. That's why I look at.
Nah,
I'm
De
not, I-
Bruyne
No, De Bruyne
De
was
Bruyne,
defo.
De Bruyne's been the best midfielder. Yes, he's been the best midfielder. But nah, I can't agree with that statement still.
I feel like when he retires, because the way he's moving,
that's what always happens.
Okay, wait.
That's
If
what always
everyone's
happens.
hand is down, then who is the best midfielder in Premier League history? Because everyone disagrees.
I've got a KDB third.
Because who is the best midfielder in Premier
I
League
don't
history?
know where I had
By
him.
the-
I
You've got to have
think I
someone.
think I had him
By
in
the end of the season,
He'll
when
be first.
City went, no, he'll be
He'll be
first.
He'll be
first.
second.
Well,
He'll be second.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Okay, who's
Behind
the
who?
For me,
Who's
for
the best
me,
Premier League
for me,
What, Lamps?
people say, "Oh, why is it?" I've got Lampard as my greatest midfielder.
No one's saying why, because I guess he has the
Lamps.
same. And you have the same as well.
Yeah.
So it's not why.
I've got Lampard as thing. It's a great, and what he's done, his career, the goals, the trophies, the impact.
Has De
everything.
Bruyne not surpassed him?
I think
KDB,
De
KDB's
Bruyne's got more Premier Leagues, hasn't he?
yeah, definitely.
more. He's got five. KDB's got five Premier Leagues.
I think he's got 4 and he's going to get 5 this year, I think.
He's got and KDB's got 3 PFAs. Thing. Lampard, I don't think. Lampard, I think, has got
one.
maybe one. Or
Lampard's
something.
got more goals, but still, if you look at goals and assists, De Bruyne's the best.
Well, you know
So
what?
what? So it's not surpassed him?
You know, it's so hard judging it because he's playing on the Pep side. Like
So?
for me, the greatest man.
He played before
one
Pep.
of the greats.
Played
Huh?
before Pep. It's City before Pep.
Yeah.
So it's not like
Yeah,
it's
he
not
was,
just
but
Pep.
did
He's
it
I feel
won the
like-
league. He's won the league without Pep.
I feel like
Who's
what,
that?
De Bruyne.
Is that the Yaya Toure or is that?
Yeah.
that year was
so, yeah.
crazy. But I only feel like
So every year they're just going to say, oh, yeah.
yeah.
He's been
Well,
part of the
that,
great
that
generation.
year it was pure Yaya, man.
Yeah, I did the
I
match,
can't
but
even lie.
De
He did
Bruyne.
a Mazzoline, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was, but
done
yeah, I was
a
doing the match.
early
but-
KDB, bro.
Yeah, but I'm
he
saying,
was
I'm
golden.
just saying though,
It was
like
early KDB.
you
That's
can't
what I don't-
discredit
I don't
him
know.
because
Me
he played on
personally,
Early
Pep.
KDB. Who's your no? Okay, no.
It's like the R9. Like you know how you said the R9 argument of the R9's won 2 World Cups,
Yeah.
and in '94 he didn't sniff the pitch. It's like you can say he's got 2.
As
but
a
it's like that.
as a Gerrard fan, what do you agree? Is KDB top 3 in your list? Or no?
Is KDB ahead of Gerrard for you?
No, he's not. But I think
Why?
when he retires, he will be. Because once again, it's the same thing as the Messi thing. I just look at footballers now. I don't look at just the numbers. And if you're going off, I think Gerrard. I think Gerrard could do things that De Bruyne can't do. But I think De Bruyne could do things that Gerrard can't do as well. Of course, that's why I think De Bruyne will retire as the best.
He'll be.
It's one of those ones. Like for me, it's one of those ones. Like it's hard when a player is still playing to say they're the
Yeah,
best.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
'Cause I feel like
Unless you're Messi, Ronaldo. Because
that's what I
say
feel
someone's the best of all time when they're still playing, it's weird. The second they
what's
retire,
crazy?
then it's easier to say.
I feel like we do that a lot. Nostalgia kills us, bro.
It does, but I think when he retires, I'll
He'll
wake up- I'll
definitely-
wake
he'll
up
be
and
out
I'll
there.
smell
That's
the
why
coffee.
I think. Can I say my hot take now?
Go on.
My own hot take. I think Luka Modric.
Yes.
Is what the best.
I think Luka Modric at the moment is the top 3 midfielder of all time.
Okay, well let's just casually move on to that one. That's a phase hot take. Luka Modric is top 3 midfielder of all time in football.
In football, in football history.
I think the two Madrid, Barca and
Oh,
Zidane, Iniesta, Jaffe, and
Yeah, I don't think.
Zizou.
Is Zizou is the top 3? I think everyone's top 3 in this.
you
whole,
said Modric.
Okay,
is the
look,
best Real Madrid
you said
midfielder of all time.
Let's not do all time.
and that's the and
Because
that's facts. And that's facts.
There's players that came before, and I think when we think about our all time, it's just the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna, we're never gonna say anyone. Even if I told you to make it all time 11, you're not gonna put a single player
bro, no,
outside of the last 20 years.
bro, you can even say 30 or 40, 50 years. Modric should never be compared to the likes of Gerrard, Pirlo, Lampard, Scholes. That is disrespectful to Modric himself.
Scholes.
That is disrespectful.
Goals is a.
People
Can
put
I ask you a
Scholes
question?
behind.
Lampard, Modric has cemented himself as top 3.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Is Modric closer to Xavi? Is Modric closer to Xavi, Iniesta, Zidane than the Gerrard Lampard?
He thinks he's better than the.
He's
top 3 ever.
top 3, bro.
All time.
Top 3, bro. It's top 3 of time. That's not, bro. Modric.
Do you know what is? Yeah, like you said,
You're
waiting for him to.
I'm waiting for him to retire. I'm waiting for him to retire. I'm waiting for him to retire.
Which I understand.
But why do that when he's done it already? People will say it's recency bias. It's not recency bias. It's not recency bias. He's done it since the age of 2008, where he was part of the Euros 2008. The best Euro team. Why? It's not recency bias. He's won 5 Champions League, influential in every single one of them.
Ballon d'Or.
He's won. Name me a midfielder who's won a Ballon d'Or.
He shouldn't have won that Ballon d'Or.
He broke the streak of Ronaldo and Messi. Who can even dare to say that?
I don't do that. He shouldn't have won that, bro.
He took a Croatia team, bro. Croatia to the World Cup final, bro.
Have you seen that run? I respect it though.
I don't care about that. He took a Croatia team final. He beat the England team, which apparently was coming home. No, it was never coming home with Modric there. The FIFA Golden Ball thing, the FIFA Golden Ball better. He was head and shoulders above anyone, bro. How can you tell me he's not top 3 of all time? Wallahi, Gerrard, Lampard, Pirlo should not be considered with Modric. Modric he's in a different tier list.
100%.
Different tier list. I think
So a big argument for you thinking Modric is the best top 3 ever is because he got to World Cup final but didn't even win it.
And got Ballon
how's
d'Or.
that?
Because no, why? Because it's separate. I think getting to a final is almost just as good as winning it.
Yeah.
Because I hate when people go, they didn't win anything. But I'm like, okay, for example,
Got to
people
the
talk about Harry Kane. They're like, yeah, but he's not won anything. But I'm like, okay, he's gotten to the Euros final. He's gotten to the Champions League final. They're like, yeah, but he's not won it. And I'm like, okay, but it's 2 hours away from winning it. You can't really take away. So now
he wasn't.
He didn't get sniffed.
It was involved one bit in the whole tournament.
No, as in Champions League.
tournament.
As in like
They had
semi-final.
no influence to get
in the final.
As in,
Did they wake up and start in the semi-final?
Man City didn't play.
I said, did they
Man City
wake?
didn't play. Ajax didn't play home or away. That's the route going up.
But with Modric, yeah, with Modric, can I just go back? This Croatia thing.
Go on.
He took a Croatia team to the final.
Yep.
2014, Germany, Argentina. 2010, Holland, Spain. It's been big team after big team. 6, France, Italy. Germany, Brazil in 2002. When have you ever seen a team in the status of Croatia in a World Cup final?
But this
took that team to the final.
But this is what I don't like. When a team is given a good run, just a good run, that's all it takes. And then you can start saying, oh, look at the run, they went to the final. All you need is a good run, bro.
I always say the same thing about tournament formats. The best team doesn't always win, get to the final and win it. It's a cup format. And in the World Cup as well, it's even worse. It's not even 2 legs. It's one game.
So you're downgrading.
No, I'm not discrediting. I'm just saying sometimes be careful about things that are like cup formats. Real Madrid won the Champions League last year. They weren't the best team in Europe last year. No. They were. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And that was even 2 legs. So you even had more impressive. World Cup, you only have to win 7 games to win the World Cup. 6 for some. Spain won the World Cup with 6 wins, 1 loss. You don't have to win that many games.
But why? Why do you go towards the route of it comes down to luck? Why don't you just go?
Because I've always been like that with cups. I always said
why?
It's lucky, bro.
No.
It's got luck, but bro, it's got more mental toughness to win it than the thing.
Your whole country's watching. Of course. But first, we didn't win it.
He got to a final.
Yeah, he got to a final.
And that should
loser,
be.
man.
A lot of people that should be.
He's a loser, man.
Wesley Sneijder got to a final.
No, we're talking about.
Listen, let's go on to the next top topic. Let us know what you guys think about our hot
thing.
take. Is Luka Modric top 3 midfielders of all time? Let us know.
And you know one more thing?
Go on.
You know one thing about Luka Modric?
Yes.
You know when he won the Ballon d'Or?
Yes.
Bro, do you know he never had double digits goals and assists that season? Mm-hmm. That's never been done. Where I think it's never been. Someone who's won a Ballon d'Or, he's never had double digits goals and assists, bro.
What, Cannavaro got double digits?
No, sorry, for a midfielder, for someone who's been playing midfield.
But
that just shows volumes of how he is, bro.
But you could use the argument, obviously, Shark said with Wesley Sneijder, because he's won exactly the same thing. He won the Champions League, won the treble, was the top goal scorer in the Euros.
In the World Cup, in the World Cup final, scored 5. In the World Cup that year, scored 5 goals in that campaign. So they're better than Modric. And to get to the final, they knocked out Brazil.
Big teams.
And we knocked out Uruguay.
You said earlier, and you just contradicting yourself now. You just said earlier. You just said earlier. Well, it's not about stats.
And I agree with you, but I'm saying I'm using the example you gave of Modric and saying, cool. If you want to go off that, let's look at Sneijder, who's done the same thing and debatably did even better in that World Cup campaign than Modric did, and faced harder teams.
Yeah. Pre that Sneijder team and pre that Croatia team, and then let's have a chat. Yeah.
We can have a chat.
Let's have a chat. See who he has.
Well, need to move on. Bombs,
Ballers, you know.
There are Champions League winners in that team.
The underdogs, bro.
There are Champions League players there. The team was full of Champions League players.
And about Haaland, yeah?
Yeah, same.
About Haaland.
The same. The same thing. I'm just saying, it's the same thing.
If you look at names now, they might sound crazy, but back then,
they were good for
and Holland, exactly. Holland.
It wasn't like Arjen Robben was the Arjen Robben now.
Johnny Heitinga got centre back with who else?
Andre Oyer, man.
Yeah, who have Stekelenburg in goal.
And you're dissing that team. What about Croatia's
I'm just saying.
What about Croatia's
You had Lovren that went Champions League final.
Now you're complimenting Lovren.
I'm saying, you're
come on,
comparing,
bro.
you're comparing
Come on,
Andre
man.
Oya
Yeah.
and Johnny Hayton that was at Everton at the time.
All I'm saying, all I'm saying
young
once.
Gregory Van der Veel, Van Bronckhorst.
Matthyssen.
Joris Matthijssen as well, bro. It's
Bro, all I'm saying, once
changed
this is
everything,
done, not even done and dusted. I think it should be. I think this debate, this conversation should be started now, and it should be common knowledge by now.
Yes.
These are top three midfielders.
Okay, I want to hear what people got to say. Let's move on to the next one. This one's sent by a guy called Berlin, B3R1IN. Arteta will surpass Wenger as Arsenal's greatest ever manager.
nah, keep your hand down.
Someone said it here, honestly.
No, I didn't say it. So you need to stop this quote.
Open your ears, bro.
Go on, then. What did I say?
Yo, what's up?
No, go on,
My hand's down, but what did I say?
Explain yourself.
What am I explaining?
I agree with you.
What's this fake quote that I'm explaining? Tell me the fake quote.
I agree with
Triple
you
F,
said.
innit?
No, I agree with you said. You said that Arteta is a better tactical manager
Okay.
than Wenger.
I mean, I just said now Arteta will surpass Wenger as Arsenal's greatest ever manager, and you just said that I said that, but now you
What
said I
does-
said something else. So which
Greatest.
one did I say?
What does Arteta need to do? In his question, what does Arteta need to do to surpass
Okay,
Wenger?
first of all, my hand was down because I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I don't think he'll surpass Wenger as Arsenal's greatest ever manager because being a great manager is a whole different thing. What I did say, which you just correctly quoted, was that I said Arteta is tactically a better manager, better coach than Arsene Wenger.
Which I agree with.
Yeah, which you agree with.
Everyone
Great.
should agree with that one.
That's
still.
different. When you talk about management,
You don't agree?
I didn't,
As
I
a
didn't-
coach,
I-
him
I-
being a coach.
but Wenger was a great coach. When you talk about management, to surpass Wenger, it's a whole different thing. Wenger
Built
did
a
so much
dynasty.
more, for the club. Built a dynasty. The players that he brought in, the influx of French players that he brought in, players like Nicolas and Nelka, Emmanuel Petit, these guys that people don't even talk about as much, were like world class footballers already. The stadium rebuild, constantly finishing top four with the level of funds that we had having to sell as a player.
Basically, he is Arsenal.
And what Arteta would have to do, obviously he can't suddenly give us a new stadium because Emirates is great. He can't suddenly he's probably not going to stay for 20 odd years like Wenger did. That's done now. But what he can do is if Wenger's got 3 Premier Leagues and a Champions League final. So what Arteta can do is win more than 3 Premier Leagues, win us a Champions League trophy.
I'll be
Then
honest.
I was saying, bring us a Champions League and win multiple Premier Leagues. Then he could be seen as better. He could surpass Wenger. That's not going to happen. I think Arteta will bring us a big trophy.
European one.
He
still.
will bring us.
Bring us a
He
European
could
one.
bring us a Premier League. He could. I don't know about Champions League. It's a whole different thing. But he could bring us a Premier League.
Even Europa.
But to surpass Wenger, it's a bit too much. He'll have to stay for 10 plus years, and you don't even see that happening. Even someone like Klopp, it's on his 7th year now, and
Bro, him
it's just naturally happening.
One big thing on him just beating Pep to a title speaks volumes.
It's a lot, and just
Speaks volumes.
just
Just him
just
beating
yeah,
Pep.
just getting us to there will take a lot out of him. Winning a Premier League back then was easier than it is to win now. So now it will take you like 3-4 years of planning and devotion and effort just to win a Premier League now.
And the competition is greater now.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a
So
lot
it's
more
taxing.
teams, lot
It's
more
more
teams.
taxing to win a league. So for Arteta to win 3+ leagues and the Champions League,
That's going to be
that's a
tough.
lot.
I disagree. I disagree. With
I
what you're
disagree
saying.
as well. But like my statement was the tactical brilliance of Arteta
I had to-
is a different level.
Very, very.
I need to for you.
No, don't say allude me because the first thing you did was try to call me up. Explain yourself. You said the same thing. You look at Pep, you say Pep's brilliant tactical manager, right?
Tactical
The best,
genius,
probably
bro.
one of the best of all time tactically. Not
Yeah.
the best, but one of the best. You had obviously Johan Cruyff, you had other managers that were tactically, I think, even better. But Arteta is from that same mold of Pep. He helped Pep a lot. And that's one of the big statements that everyone laughs at me for. But what's another thing that's misquoted? But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Pep was calling Arteta before games when Arteta was still a player for Arsenal,
Here we go.
asking him for advice. Don't forget that.
I've seen that. That's not cap.
Don't forget about that. As soon as Arteta retired, he didn't even like have a season off. He went from retirement. The next season, he was Pep's assistant. He's tactically brilliant. So that's why I say that. Let's move on to another one. This from a Real Madrid fan called Diego. Ozil is on the same level as Iniesta and Xavi.
Whoa.
He lost his mind.
In what stretch though?
Does he mean?
That's all it
In what
says.
stretch?
What
In what
was
stretch?
that thing that he said? Messi.
Does he mean?
Yeah, that's the gap. The gap's mad though.
Ozil's ridiculous, bro.
He's
If
a
he
good
means-
player, but the gap's
if
crazy.
he means-
So what stretch?
If he
That's
means-
what I'm asking.
Yeah.
If he means that 3-4 year stretch between 2010, 2014, I agree with that.
Yeah. Is that from 21
Because
to
he did-
about 24?
Did a madness.
It
At
was
Madrid?
unreal.
I agree with
it.
that.
Was not. It was never seen.
Is
Me
it
personally.
before or after he dropped his girlfriend? Have you seen that story? I love that story.
Traveling to Milan.
Go on.
If we're talking about the career,
Yeah.
the career, never. But if we're talking the
Yeah.
peak, the prime,
And
2000.
what could have been.
What could have been?
I agree. I
He
think
was,
he's
bro. He was
on that same level as them.
He
The
was
best.
their best number
The best
10.
10.
Yeah. The only better player than him, number 10, was unfortunately Leo Messi. But he was their best number 10.
Would you say he's the second best 10 in our generation?
Behind who?
You said by Messi. You said Messi.
I think, bro.
Maybe,
A prime,
So look at
prime,
it.
prime.
Maybe
Ozil,
still.
looking at it.
Prime Ozil was, bro.
No, bro, unreal.
Even
Like,
now,
I've never-
I think he's the best Arsenal player in the Emirates era.
I agree with that.
I head up. But you know what it is? You know,
I agree with that.
Is this fair to say? Yeah, you know that.
I'll give you that one.
You know that
I'll give
assist.
that one.
You know. One thing about me, I think assists.
It's
It was
underrated,
spoken so highly when it was Ozil.
Back then, yeah.
Like it reminds me of. This might be the braziest statement to ever. But it sounds wild. It sounds
Dad,
so
give
wild.
it to me.
Yeah, no,
I want to hear it.
no, it's so wild.
I
right?
need
But
clips.
You know that assisting, but every time we talk about Ozil assist,
Yeah.
it was on par from not on par. It's
A
like
goal.
it was like that 92 Messi in terms of how good his assist record was.
But
I'm
I'll
coming from like every
Yeah,
time he was
yeah.
assisting and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like it was unheard of, like the amount of assists he was getting,
Yeah.
bro.
I'll put something even more brazen on top of that. I personally think, I honestly believe that 11, 12, that stretch of
Yeah, like 30 assists
10
in the league, innit? La
bro,
Liga.
more, bro. 10 that 2010 to 2013 Ozil, in my opinion, is better than the 2-3 years of KDB that we've seen so far.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I
agree.
hate how time works, but I also want to add to that and say, if we had that Ozil at Arsenal now, we'd win the league.
100%.
If we had him as the Martin Odegaard,
100%. It's not even. It's not even.
We'd win the league. All right, let's go on to the next one. This one's from Finchy337. If Reece James doesn't get badly injured in his career, he could be one of the best right-sided defenders of all time.
Big facts.
Hands up or down? Up or hand up?
One of the best or their best?
One
So
of
this one
the
says
best.
one of the best. My hands up.
One of the
Yeah,
best.
one of the
Everyone's
best.
hands up.
Yeah, one of the best.
When you look at him as a right back, he's got it all.
You can
Complete
even
package.
Okay, for example,
You can even say
because you know how like Ashley Cole
Yeah.
is regarded as that left back.
Yeah.
Reece James could become the right back version of Ashley Cole.
I think better.
Yeah.
Or better. Hand
Yeah.
up.
Hand up.
Everyone's got a hand up.
I think the difference between Ashley Cole and him.
Hands up for
He's,
better.
he's got better. He's better going forward than Ashley Cole.
He's
Yeah.
got a strike.
Exactly.
He's got a
Strike.
strike on him
Exactly.
across the ball. It's because he used to be a striker. You could tell by the way he
Even when
shoots.
that goal against AC Milan, when you put it top right first,
Yeah.
front post, I said,
Even when he gets further up,
Yeah, Ashley
looks like
Cole's a
he
good
loves
defender,
up
but he
there.
couldn't do anything.
yeah, he
going
couldn't do
forward.
much forward. That.
Yeah.
but he looks like he loves up there.
Like
Like
now,
drop
he
his
He used to
shoulder.
be a striker, bro.
Dropping the shoulder does a right back.
Look
It's
at him.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You're not a right back.
And let me ask you guys a
Go on.
crazy question: How would Ashley Cole fare today? Like, how would he be today? Prime Ashley Cole right now.
I was gonna say something that I've never seen.
I was gonna say something crazy.
He'd be good. He'll be Kieran Tierney.
No.
You know how crazy that sounds.
If you know what I was gonna say before,
Prime Ashley
no.
Cole.
If you know what I was gonna say before, Tierney's
No,
solid.
It's solid.
Tierney
Yeah,
without injuries.
I like KT,
Tierney
bro.
without
I
injuries.
scouted him.
No, do you know why though? Ashley Cole, he couldn't.
It wasn't
He couldn't go forward.
Please,
Yeah.
You said if what were we gonna say before? no. What were we gonna say before?
Come on, we need clips.
I was gonna say-
If Kieran Tierney is the nice version,
Yeah.
I need to know what the awful one is.
What was it?
Wan-Bissaka.
Shake my hand.
Shake
Shake my hand.
I was thinking that. I was thinking that.
Shake my hand. Shake my hand. I was gonna say it. I said, nah, this is crazy.
No, you're right. I was saying, first thing I came was, first
what I was
season,
gonna say.
You could attack, I can't
first 2
defend. I
years
said,
of Man
damn,
United, I would have said, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was never gonna say that, but I just said, nah.
That's well.
That's my goal.
He was gonna be on you on that one.
That's prime Ashley. That's how today's
Football's
day and
developed,
age
bro.
football developed. That prime
too high,
Ashley
bro.
Cole, he can pocket someone,
You need
but
to
he's
be,
a liability
you need to
going
be able
forward.
to go
yeah.
forward, bro.
You know how crazy
Yeah,
that is?
I know, but you comparing to that 1%,
Bro.
that is mad.
But do you know what's
If you
funny?
if you start with King Terry, we're more respectful. I like.
Face. Us three,
All the same thing. Yeah.
It's mad.
It's true though. Football's
mad.
developed massively.
No.
Like he couldn't. He
You
wasn't the
can't
best
be a
crosser.
you can't be a shutdown defender and
I can't
not
go
really
forward.
offer much
Now
going
you gotta
forward.
be both. You gotta be both. Back then it worked. So now Wan-Bissaka playing 20 years ago,
He'll shine.
be unreal.
He'll be amazing.
He'll be unbelievable.
One of the best.
He can slot into that Invincibles Arsenal and
Who's
we'll
this?
still win Invincibles.
Who's this?
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
Just defending.
Because football's different.
Yeah.
Football's changed. And that's why these things sound crazy to people, but they don't want to listen.
They don't correlate.
Because you know
yeah.
it's
Quick, but
nostalgia.
it wasn't
innit?
lightning.
Yeah.
It was
Nostalgia.
quick, but it wasn't lightning.
Exactly.
Nostalgia, bro.
All right, let's go over to another one. There's so many here.
Should we ask my
go on.
question
You had
now?
one as well. Go on.
The question I've got is, guys, is Martinelli currently the best wing in the Prem? take form into it.
So say it's a statement. Martinelli's best
You had-
winger.
Yeah,
Form.
You had another one, no? You had another one that
was the one.
they were about to debate on. No, you had another one. We were literally about to debate. You said, no.
Oh, it was the before one. Yes.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, I forgot. I'm the worst person. Remember before the Martinelli question, I asked something, we all stopped. And you said, please allow it.
Yes.
It was the Haaland. It was the Haaland one. It was the Haaland one. It was the Haaland one.
Okay,
It was the Haaland one.
Bring that.
Okay, let me say it.
It's the
So this is the statement. And you guys put your hands up or keep your hands down. If you're watching at home, if you're listening, get involved. Put your hand up. I want to see you put your hand up. I want to imagine you putting your hand up in front of your TVs or in your car or wherever you listen to this. If Lewandowski was at Man City currently, he would score as many goals as Haaland has this season.
I'm standing up, bro.
Faisal is not even, his hand's not up, he stood up. Faisal's now standing on the chair and he's still shorter than I am. Star player's hand is also up. Minor Ren's hands are down.
What? Same amount of goals, yeah?
14 goals in 9 games?
Around the same ballpark. It was around the same ballpark.
No.
I
It's around the same ballpark.
It's 14 goals, so it's been 9 games.
Yeah.
So 14 goals in 9 games.
Yeah.
Haaland has. I think Lewandowski will be incredible, but I think he'll be on Kane's goals. So like 9-9.
No.
9-9.
No.
Yes, man.
No.
Why?
No. Lewandowski might not do it in the efficiency
Yes.
as Haaland. I agree with that. But in terms of numbers, in this current City team,
Yes.
with KDB in that team,
Yep.
same numbers, if not more.
No, he'd smash it.
You smash it, but it's not the numbers, bro.
Same
a goal
numbers.
per game.
Same numbers. Bro, I've seen Haaland score.
Okay,
I've looked at
all.
all.
Okay, ask this question. Ask the first question. Prediction-wise.
How
So
many?
the top scorer in the Premier League season is Mohamed Salah, 32.
Yeah.
How many goals do we think Haaland will finish on?
45 with no injuries.
Okay, Faisal?
You break 40.
He'll break 40. If Lewandowski was in the Premier League right now, would he break 40 goals in the Premier League
No.
season?
No. Man, be
Why are you
honest. Be
smiling?
honest.
Because you stood on the chair. No, you stood on the chair.
Man, be honest. No, bro. It's no.
Face, and that's the only question I have that ended your whole thing.
No, face.
Neither guys, neither of them answered my
face.
question.
I've got
Thank
face.
you
I've got
very
face.
much.
I've got face.
I
I've
got
got
them
face.
both.
I've got face. This question being asked is us knowing he's bagged 15.
Thank you.
It doesn't
Thank
work.
you.
It doesn't work. If you ask me at the start, if you asked Haaland at the start of the season,
wait,
is he
wait.
breaking
No,
40?
no.
No, but I knew.
Exactly.
No,
That's
stop.
how you look at it, bro. That's how you look at it.
Sharky, we did a video,
Yes.
start of the season, predictions video, about how many.
I didn't even have Haaland as top scorer.
Neither of us.
Yeah, I had Salah/Kane.
However, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's twist it around now. If Leo was that early this season, Leo was that City team.
No.
Who would we have predicted to win the top score? Let's be honest.
Maybe, but this question is not about that. No.
This-
That's what I said. I got you.
It goes.
That's
Wait,
how it
hold on.
works.
Now
Go again.
let us debunk you. I get that. But the statement here is based off how well Haaland's done so far, right? We know Haaland has 14 goals in 9 games. We know this.
Okay.
You knowing this is saying Lever will still have the same amount of goals. Wait, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, you're saying level will
The
have
sta-
similar
you-
amount of goals.
I asked the question. The statement was Lewandowski would have the same amount of goals as Haaland has so far this season. You stood on the chair. So, and that's you knowing Haaland's got 14.
Yes.
Yes or no?
and the way he's
Yeah,
playing.
Cool. So you can't twist it now and say, it's going to go before the season. We're going off how much Haaland has scored.
yeah.
And you're saying level will perform the same.
You're
saying
around a similar
Ballpark, and you stood on the chair, so you're both confident. Yeah, you had a hand up.
Like Haaland will get 45, Level will get 42, 41.
Chill
So,
out.
okay, so you agree.
Yours is close.
So you agree level will break 40.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Same
didn't.
start.
No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You were confident when I said a
Face,
statement.
face. Look
When
at
I asked the question, you weren't confident.
Face, look at it.
I didn't even give you an answer.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's just
Why?
not
No. I
Why?
didn't. I said, give me time. Come on.
Face,
Guy lost his mind, bro. Go on.
Face, look at us. Lewandowski's on 13 goals. Impossible.
Oh, 100% then.
That's how you look at it, right?
What am I talking?
Because we're looking
Sorry.
we're looking at it.
I thought you had asked the question about Lewandowski out of the season. That's what I thought. I thought you had asked the question. Do I think Lewandowski start off the season will finish at 40? No, I don't. If we're talking right now,
No, that's it
right now, of course he's hitting 40.
Guys have lost
The
your
way
mind.
he is now.
So you think if Lewandowski in the Premier League right now, he'd break 40 goals in the Premier League season.
Lewandowski's hitting
Do
40.
you know what they're saying, shots?
Lewandowski's
So Lewandowski could come to the Premier League right now, play for
And
City,
back-
obviously playing for City, and break 40
At
goals.
this current City team,
Lewandowski will
is
break
hitting
40 goals.
If I'm looking at Haaland the same
No, but you can't do that though.
I think he'll break 30.
Therefore,
He's not
And
breaking
that's
30.
ridiculous because the top scorer last season was 22.
He's not breaking 30. for someone who's done in the German league, outscoring Haaland.
Yes, he's done it. So previous seasons, you get older every year, you know.
And Haaland was younger back then, bro. Let's
You
not
get
forget, Haaland
older
was
every
younger,
For
bro.
someone who's
How old
doing
is he now?
But you're acting like Haaland's goals 90% are running in behind.
No.
It's all about finding. And
that's-
Lewandowski's when finding
hold on.
space in the box.
Lewandowski's not making them runs, bro. Let's be real, bro. He's not making them runs, bro.
Bro.
But I'm more scared. This is my argument. Yeah,
Go on.
I'm more scared with Lewandowski ball to feet in the box than I'm with Haaland.
He doesn't need ball to
He doesn't need ball to feet, bro.
But the thing is,
He's one touch.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
bro.
if you're talking about he's not going to make
Haaland
the
was
same
scoring
runs
every 4 touches at one point, or every 14 touches.
Haaland,
because 9 of them is him trying to control the ball.
Haaland,
It's even more impressive then.
He doesn't need that many touches to back the goal, bro. He doesn't need it, bro.
How many
Lewandowski.
goals does Haaland have in the Premier League? 14. How many goals does he have in the Champions League? 5?
Yeah, he's got
Five.
over 20 goals already this season.
20 goals this season, bro. I've checked it, bro. He scored 1 goal out of the 20 goals outside the box.
Okay, what does that mean? He's a
He's
striker.
Hear me out. And that was against Wolves.
I remember.
19 goals is all Portugals. All Portugals. You can credit his anticipation. I get that. His movement, I get that. His directness, he knows where to be. I get that. Lewa,
15 Prem goals, by the way, my bad.
15 and 5 in Champions League.
In 9 games, yeah.
You can credit his anticipation, his movement. I get that.
Okay. So now you want to score outside the box, bicycle kicks?
No,
what?
I'm not saying that.
They
Bro,
want him to do something
bro,
crazy outside the boot shots, bro.
I'm not saying the only goal which I think is crazy was that Dortmund goal where he scored that bicycle. I don't know, that acrobatic thing.
Okay.
You can credit everything. I'm not taking away. I'm not.
I know you're
Wallahi,
not.
I'm not taking anything away from Haaland.
he's the best
It's a
striker.
compliment to City and Pep, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
But all I'm saying, slap Lewa in that same team and the same system and the same players with KDB.
Yeah,
and Pep.
maybe 29 or whatever, but
But not now, bro.
I think Lever now will score 30 goals, and that's me being so.
Nah, man.
Do you know what it is, Shaz? I feel like because Haaland makes it look easy.
That's what it is.
Man was just saying,
That's true.
because it makes it look easy. Man was just
People
saying,
say
anyone
anyone
can
can
come
do
here
it.
and just
Yeah.
do it. Bro, it's
No,
not
that's-
that, bro.
that's disrespectful
It's
to
not that, bro.
It's what he's doing.
It still makes it look easy. It's people the hyping it to a different level. Because I saw someone tweet on Saturday, and it's not just the one person. Someone say, Haaland, Ibrahimovic thinks,
Yeah, I saw, yeah.
He's
Haaland or something like that.
Huh? I'll show you.
Yeah, I know the lines you're trying to get. I know.
Yeah. Ibra thinks.
Everyone wishes it was Haaland. Something like that.
Yeah, wishes were Haaland.
Those are jokes though. It's Twitter.
No. But he was serious, bro. That's where the hype is getting.
That's
bro.
fine. I said in the video, Haaland might be the greatest goal scorer we've ever seen in the Premier League. People are gonna hype him. Of course, no one's ever come to the Premier League and done this.
I've done this,
No
bro.
one's
Just
come to the Premier League and done
smoke.
this, bro. The man got 3 back-to-back home hat tricks in the Premier League. Do you know how? What was it? It was like the quickest to 3 hat tricks.
that 58 or something?
Quickest to 3 hat tricks in Premier League history. Haaland 8 games. Second quickest, Michael Owen 48 games. This guy come to the Premier League and made this league a laughing stock.
But I don't think Lewandowski come back to get better
Lewandowski will come to the
hat-tricks.
Premier League and put it on fire. You've seen Harry Kane right now has 8 goals in 8 games, whatever he's got, right? And that's not even be spoken about because usually that's impressive. A goal per game for a striker. You want a striker to get a goal every 2 games. And a world-class striker, goal every 1.5 games. That's what you want, right? Harry Kane's doing a goal per game and no one's even talking about him because Haaland's come to the Premier League and scored 15 goals in 9 games, 20 goals in all comps, 14
Like
games,
Cody Gakpo.
right? He's moving crazy,
Cold.
right? He's moving crazy. Lewandowski would come to the Premier League and he would tear it up and he would break 30 Premier League goals. Whereas Haaland was going to break 40 plus goals. The statement was, would Lewandowski do the same as Haaland? No. If he said, would Lewandowski smash it in Premier League and be top scorer if Haaland didn't exist? Yes.
I'm not saying.
I think
I'm not
Lewandowski
saying-
can come and be top scorer in Premier League, yes. But if
I'm not
Haaland's
saying.
not
I'm
here,
not saying.
I don't know, you know.
if
I'm not
Haaland
saying
wasn't
Haaland
here-
gets
I don't
15.
know, you know.
I'm not
Okay,
saying-
let's move on to the next one.
I'm
Go
not
on.
saying Lewandowski gets 15, but I'm saying Lewandowski will get 12 in his Man City.
And
team,
I'm
if that
saying
makes
he'll in 9 games.
In 9 games.
And
I
I
think he'll get
and
12.
I think he'll get 10. There's not much difference. I think there's 9,
I
10.
don't think Lewandowski will be like will get.
But that's the
40.
statement.
He won't-
Well,
he won't
that's the
think-
statement. Will Lewandowski do what Haaland's doing? You guys
No,
confidently say
it's
yes.
just not-
That's
no.
close. That's what I said. That's
It's
close.
It's not as close, but
It's just the efficiency.
That's-
bro.
that's
if it's not the same or not, there's a no. You lot should be saying
Exactly.
no. If it's not the same, it should be no.
It's just
regardless.
Can't now
efficiency.
say, oh, it gets slightly less. No, the question is, will he do the same?
But
If the answer's no, the
that's
answer's no.
close.
It's,
The handle's up.
It's just the efficiency.
you were on the chair.
It's just the efficiency. Yeah, I was on the
Yeah.
chair. I was on the chair. It's just the efficiency. Wallah, it's just the efficiency. You guys just look at it maybe.
And that's disrespectful.
Wallah, it's just
Ruling
just
off
efficiency.
greatness as it's just efficient.
Wallah, it's just don't say disrespectful.
You're
After-
disrespecting.
After how you disrespect Ronaldo. Don't even try it. bro.
Disrespectful.
Wallah,
Let's go to the next one.
Erling like that, bro.
Let's go to the next one. This has been one of my favorite hot takes we've done so far. That's a good one. I think stars will like this one. Maddison
Matters.
He's got his hand up already.
We did, bro.
Styles got his hand up already. Madison, let's see if it stays up. Madison would produce better numbers than Foden if he was playing for Man City.
Chill out.
No.
Chill out.
Oh, is your hand?
Actually, wait.
His hand's got down.
I'm trying to. What? Goals.
You know what it is, yeah?
Goals and
It
assists.
says numbers, so.
No.
I don't know about goals. Maybe more assists,
Madison,
maybe.
Bro,
He
Madison,
already scores like more goals now, doesn't he, for Leicester?
No,
You know
bro,
what?
Madison can be 10, bro. No.
You know what? I'll put my hand down.
Actually, nah.
You know, I put my hand down myself. I'll put my hand down myself because I believe Madison. He can't play Pep's system,
Yeah.
and that's why I don't see it working.
And at City, there's stars. You all have to work collectively. At
And he has
Leicester,
to run,
he works.
He has to do a lot of running in behind and stuff like. He's
Yeah, he
a
does it, he does it,
feet
both feet.
kind of. So for me, it's like it wouldn't work in a Pep system.
And they wouldn't play through him. He wouldn't be the main guy. He wouldn't get
Yeah.
He wouldn't
Nah,
get.
nah.
Facts. And at City, he needs to play left. He needs to play right. He can't do that. It's just a number 10.
No. No shot.
So no one agrees.
No.
Because even when it comes to set pieces, even though Madison is better set piece taking KDB,
It's a sit
Might
back
be-
down.
There's-
Picking order.
it's
The
gonna be
corners,
They're
yeah.
gonna give it to KDB.
All right, next from Belgian genius. Eden Hazard is the best Premier League winger of all time.
As in best.
Eden Hazard is the best Premier League winger of all time.
Ahead of what? CR7.
If the question was second, I would say yes, not
Who's
first.
first?
Ronaldo.
So he's not better than Salah.
In the Prem.
Eden Hazard is
In the
better
Prem.
In the Prem.
Eden
In the
Hazard,
Prem.
Eden
In the
Hazard
Prem.
is better than Salah, bro.
In the Prem.
Eden Hazard.
Salah's done more.
What are you basing on? Eye test or?
Eden,
It's what
Eden,
happens, bro.
Eden.
This is what I mean. What are we basing on? Eye test or just talent itself? If it's talent itself,
bro.
That's the beauty of football. That's why Messi's better than Ronaldo.
I can't.
You know what?
look at
You know
it,
what?
So, are you Eden Hazard or Salah fan?
No, as in watching.
watching.
Who's better Premier League winger?
I had Salah, bro. That's disrespectful. 20 plus goals in 5 straight years.
Because it's not been done like that, bro. It's not normal.
Wait, you have Salah as your
Salah's my number
you have
one,
Salah as
bro.
Hazard.
Remember,
As the best Premier League winger.
I had Salah as my
You know what's
best Premier
crazy?
League
You know
winger
what's
of all
crazy?
time.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna shake your hand. No, you're gonna shake me hand after me saying this.
Go
Yeah?
on, say it.
Eden Hazard, Salah. You know how Eden has first? Salah's close to third to Ryan Giggs than he is to Eden Hazard.
But you're only saying
And then
that.
Eden Hazard came out and said, I want to be more like Salah with scoring goals.
That's
how that makes
the
sense.
reason why he says because it's his boy, bro. It's because it's his boy, bro.
Not because
it's his
they're
boy, bro.
competing the same
It's his
position
boy,
as a
bro.
winger.
It's his
This
boy,
is my
bro.
boy.
That's my boy,
bro.
Wallahi, that is Eden Hazard.
I'm talking the Prem. This is Prem, bro. This is Prem.
Of course, it's just Prem. Eden Hazard's doing shit in Madrid. Of course, it's just Prem.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course, it's
Yeah,
just
but
Prem.
look at what Salah's done in the Prem, though.
Of course it's just
Hazard
Prem.
cannot put numbers, never put numbers like that ever, bro.
Eden Hazard shits on Salah.
Oh, what? Because eye test, though.
Don't give me itis when he's done it for 2 seasons, won 2 Premier Leagues with 2 different managers.
Oh,
I'm
my
hearing 2
God.
seasons. I'm hearing 2 seasons.
How long has Salah been doing it for,
Hear me
bro?
out. I said
2 seasons.
I said Premier League for 2 seasons. He won Premier League for 2 seasons. Chill out.
He won more Premier than Salah.
Yeah, as a 2
My
seasons.
brother,
Premier League.
he playing in the Prem era, and then he. Okay, cool. Two Prems, yeah, whatever it is. But would you ever see Salah finishing 10th in the league? So I've seen it. Hazard do it.
Oh, they could this season.
And
Nah,
that's
I
not happening.
don't think so.
That's not
10th
It could.
is crazy,
happening.
man.
Yeah, it could, but it's not happening.
So what? You just because
I'm not looking at
because
base,
Chelsea
bro.
finished
If you're
10th,
looking at eye test, yes, I'm picking Hazard
Yeah,
over
if you're
Salah.
talking about X factor
Eye
and
test,
ability,
if I'm looking
it's not
at
eye test.
who would I rather pay to watch?
It's not eye
I'd rather
test.
pay to watch Hazard. I know how impactful and
yeah,
important
literally.
he was at Chelsea.
it's not
But
eye
if I'm
test.
looking at Premier League as a whole, take away the beauty of the game in Hazard. And just based on the Prem.
Stars.
That's how I look at it, bro.
Stars, bro.
That's disrespectful to Salah, bro.
Stars, act. It's not. Wallahi, it's not just eye test. Stars, hear me out. Wallahi, it's not eye test. If you counted on Eden Hazard to win you a game, he would win you a game.
Salah can do that too, though.
Salah wouldn't win you a game.
He won them
He
games.
won
for
them
3 years.
games,
Salah
bro.
wouldn't win you.
Creating magical
Hear me out.
moments, bro.
Wallahi, Eden Hazard impacts a game much more than Salah, bro.
I'm not denying, bro.
4 straight
I'm
years.
not denying that.
4
but
straight
Wallahi,
years.
man.
Salah
Is
was-
it the 5?
One PFA.
2018.
One
until last
PFA,
season.
man. Come on, man.
4. Yeah,
You
that's
guys,
4.
you guys just based on the stats now. Come on, bro. Stop being a stat
But
merchant.
Try to get to the next
no,
one.
it's not because
Stop
you
being a
said
stat merchant.
impact in the games, correct? You said impact in the game, correct?
Eden Hazard impacts his game more than just
a
more
lot.
than assists.
He does a lot. He looks better. Obviously, if there's no goals and assists,
he looks good.
yes, he looks good. But then you're not asking about that. You're asking about the greatest Prem wingers
Bro, I can't believe we're actually comparing Eden Hazard and Mo Salah, bro. Wallahi, that's
in the
disrespect.
Prem.
Yes,
In the
bro.
Prem.
Yes, bro.
In the Prem.
Of course, it's just Prem. What am I comparing it to? Eden Hazard's done shit with Madrid. What am I doing? What am I?
The question is Prem, anyways. The statement.
Yeah, what's the comparison?
So what's your argument?
So yeah,
then?
what are you?
What are you arguing?
He's just basing on how Eden looks, flary, style, bro.
What do you mean
That's it,
flare?
bro. But that's what you're using, bro. And impact of the game. Salah has been killing the league, bro.
Since he came back from Roma,
He just broke the league, bro.
bro. He's just. I feel bad for him in terms of that. Pep and Man City are here.
Yeah, otherwise
In his
it would be a
era.
different
Well,
story.
I feel bad. If you put Eden Hazard Chelsea in this Pep era, I don't know what would happen.
Well,
I don't know if Eden Hazard would win you one.
In fact,
And that's crazy for me to
Eden
say,
Hazard-
Sharks. I don't know if Eden Hazard would win one
In the Pep era, yeah.
in the Pep era because he's not scoring. He's not
getting that many goals.
bro. You've got.
excuse me. Wait.
he's scoring, chill.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I might be completely off here.
Yeah.
Didn't he win it?
In the Pep era. Pep's first season, he didn't win the Premier League. And I think Chelsea did win it.
Or was it Leicester?
Was it? I think it might have been Chelsea. The season after Leicester.
If I'm correct,
It was Chelsea, Conte.
If Conte won it, his best season was under
But that
Sarri.
was, but Pep
His
era had it
best season
started.
was under Sarri.
Pep's era had it started. Pep was here in the Premier. It's
But his
first
era
season.
didn't start. Yeah, he's fresh.
My argument is not. I'm not downgrading Hazard. I think Hazard is the better player than Salah.
But it's how you
Us
base
four
it.
On
How
the
do you
table,
base
will
it?
say Hazard's better than Salah as a player. But if we're talking about in the Prem, you can't look. You got to look at it as what have they done for me and how impactful they was and how many trophies they won me, individual accolades. That's what he covers.
Yeah, he won it. He won it with Pep finished third that season.
Yeah, Conte, I said it.
Pep finished third. Chelsea finished first. As you said.
But I wasn't Pep era.
It's not Pep era, bro.
I'm just saying.
It's not Pep era. Let's not do
You
this.
bring
bro.
him
Let's not
now.
start.
He's
I'm saying, if say for example, if you say when Salah joined the league, yeah, was Hazard still here?
You know what?
Was Hazard still here when Salah joined the league?
You know what makes
That
it?
too,
he might have just.
2018. Might
That's
have been
the
his
Sarri, yeah?
last season. Might have crossed over.
You know what makes it even more fun? I honestly, genuinely believe if you slap Mo Salah and that Chelsea side, Chelsea will not sniff, especially that season with Conte. However, if you slap Eden Hazard with that Liverpool team with Mane and Bobby,
Mane would have to play on the right.
I don't care where Mane plays. Mane is versatile.
He wouldn't produce Salah numbers. though.
I don't think he'll do Salah
Salah's
numbers.
goals would,
Especially the
difference
style of play.
makers
The
in-
style of play.
This
man
man was. This
Eden
man, how many golden boots?
Hazard's never touched 20.
How many
Premier League
golden
goals.
boots has he got?
No,
Salah.
it's not-
There's so many goals that you can't even you can't distribute it elsewhere.
Didn't Salah get
They
double?
wouldn't make it.
Eden Hazard,
last season. They wouldn't make up for it.
Eden Hazard wins you a game without even needing to score a goal.
But Salah wins
If
your
Salah-
game back in your goals.
If you remove Salah's goals, it's too much to remove, bro. They can't achieve the same thing. Let's go to the next one because we've got a couple more.
This is crazy, man.
This one's from George VAFC, good friend of mine from Twitter. He says, when Arsenal return to the UCL after the season, when Arsenal return to Champions League this season, after the season, they will immediately go into semi-final contention.
Great.
My hand is up. My hand is up.
What?
My hands up. Arguably, he continued to say, arguably the best low block implementation in the world with the second highest line in Europe, Bar City.
The best
This
what?
guy's a very
Low
knowledgeable
block.
guy. Yeah, and with the second highest line in Europe, Bar City. My hands up. I think, once again, it's a cup competition, cup format. The way we
So
play,
you're saying next season?
we could be
Semis.
final four.
Chill
Yeah.
out.
My hands up.
Chill out, bro.
You know what? I was wilding at it, but if Arteta brings in the world class players next season, replaces the
Because
couple of
the reason
It can be
the
done.
reason why we wouldn't get there is because we haven't got Champions League experienced players at all.
Yeah.
But the reason why we would is because the system is there. The system we have is flawless almost.
But then
All
I
we need is the personnel.
But then I think about the groups.
All we need is the personnel.
But don't let, bro, you're letting a couple of wins.
It's not a couple wins, not a couple wins.
Nah, it's been
Bro,
brewing, man. It's
you-
been working.
Look, you're looking at me in my eye and you're telling me a couple wins gassing me. We were losing games, bro, and I was gassed.
I hate
And you know what I mean?
Wait, come
I
again?
hate that, but
We were losing games and I was gassed.
Why you guess?
Not about the games, but I was gassed on Arteta and I was gassed about the system.
Oh,
you're-
okay.
I was speaking highly about Arsenal
Bro, it's
losing
one
games.
thing, bro, it's
So you
one
can't
thing.
look at me and say,
No, of course
you think I'm one of those
Bro,
that
of course
I'm
not.
now singing hymns and praises.
No,
Suddenly,
no,
the track record's there.
No, of course not.
So I'm saying, I believe in the system we have.
Bro, it's one thing competing for the Premier League. It's one thing
win.
reaching the semi-final.
It's harder to win the Premier League than the Champions League.
I agree with that one.
Wait, it's not even close.
You have to be.
At first I wasn't.
First you lost, but then I clocked. You said no. It's harder to win the Prem now.
You
Of course
spun
it
me
is.
on that
I've
still.
always been on that.
We already told you tournament football, bro. What did we tell you, bro? Just need a bit of luck, bro. I told you already, man. Listen, you're not paying attention, bro.
All right, the final one. We're gonna end this on.
FaZe, you've seen Leon make semi-finals, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Ajax made it a couple years ago. Come on, man. Villarreal made it last year after being in European season before that.
It doesn't take a lot, bro. It doesn't take a lot.
It's a cup competition.
You know what? I agree now.
Come on, man. The final one is by Mushtaq Naif. SDS is the most underrated football pod.
Hey, nah.
Oh, well, Ren's the only one's hands not up.
I was gonna name others, but I don't even know the names still.
Everyone's hands up.
100%. It is underrated.
Yeah, why? We'll have to discuss.
Bro, tell us.
We can do it. You know what we need to do, guys? Would you like us to do like a SDS mukbang? We don't do topics. We just talk about our
be
2-year highlights.
SDS mukbang.
Of how good
Crazy.
SDS
We
has
can
been.
put it on SDS clips. There's a whole channel for it.
Do you know where I'm coming from?
But you know what's
We can
crazy?
sit down and just talk about
We can
life
just talk
and
about-
integrate.
just-
football.
just-
Man.
Cold.
What the 2 years have been like?
Tell us any other channel who does podcasts.
Loads.
Exactly. That's loads. Tell us a channel who does Euro shows, talk about different leagues. Tell us a channel who does tier lists. We are as diverse as it comes.
No, guys. This question's come out at a good time because we gotta give flowers to my boy Sharks.
Hey, hard working
Because
man.
at the end of the day, bro.
I initially said this statement as a joke, but I like
No,
this.
Hard
bro,
working man.
Let's be legit, yeah. There's not even there's no dick riding or nothing. He's our guy at the
He's
end
our
of the day,
brother,
innit?
bro.
But like you said, bro, there's a lot of people that just do a lot of talking. Like there's no substance to the questions. It's just literally one question, whatever. You've tried make it switch. You switched up with a lot of game kind of videos. You switched up as in just straight football talks, predictions, whatever it is. I've not seen many. Obviously you've got like Filthy that are really good. You got Pitch Side that are really good. You got other podcasts, Kickoff that are really good.
Kickoff.
But it's like a lot of it is similar to what they do.
Rory as well. Rory.
Rory has.
He ain't got a podcast, though.
He ain't got a podcast.
Obviously, it's YouTube.
No, that's different category.
Obviously, YouTube.
When it comes to
There's
this,
loads.
like,
It's Stockton, Babs.
yeah,
I
that's
thought-
a lot. That's a
no,
lot.
obviously YouTube
They're
channels.
doing all of us are doing our thing. But I feel like with us, we've brought something different in terms of different ideas to videos. Where a lot of people have now
Taking it as their own.
have taken it as their own, which I respect because that's the whole point of a podcast or YouTube. It's like you like what you see, you take it.
I've done the
but
same. I've
you
done
do
the
that,
same. Top
you-
10s, I saw additional filth.
all that.
But
I feel like you're one of the first ones. Obviously, Filthy've done as well. They're the pioneers of this game in terms of like they've done it for a long time. They've done really well. They're still shelling it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I feel like with us, we've just been very good.
What I like,
You've got to stay consistent.
what I like the most is consistency, and you get a variety of things. You might have a banner episode there, and then next episode is serious. But when you get your serious stuff, they know what they're talking about. We know ball, bro.
Well,
we know
some
ball,
people will
bro.
debate that.
We know ball, bro.
Apparently, I don't know ball.
We know
Faye
ball.
don't
I get
know ball.
cooked.
Sharks don't know ball.
I get cooked.
But
that's the problem.
that's
You
the
know
thing.
what? Thank you for mentioning it.
But
That's the
Faith,
problem, bro.
Football's an opinion sport, bro.
But that's the problem. People think we say one outrageous thing or two outrageous thing. They come to the judgment of this guy doesn't know ball completely just because
Bro,
of
that's my story on SDS. At the start, I'm trolling, I'm joking, whatever, and then when there's topics we're talking about ball, man spitting, everyone just dismisses it. I'm
Everyone's
thinking,
getting
what's
a
going
chance,
on?
yeah.
And as you said, the one thing about you SDS fans, especially obviously Twitter, compared to like the YouTube and the Spotify, because they don't really tweet.
Yeah.
The Twitter ones especially, they're very quick.
Fickle.
They're very quick if you say a howler. But when you say something that happened a year and a half ago that's come into place now,
That's me.
you don't get the plot. They're not bringing it up saying, "Yo, this stuff."
You know what makes it fun? People Twitter thinks that it's only them that we listen to, bro. We listen to there's so many different avenues, bro. We've got the YouTube avenue, we've got the audience, the
Spotify.
TikTok, the Spotify. Bro,
That's the whole thing,
Well,
bro.
so many
I
audience.
was in the UAE the other day. I was getting so much love for SDS. Ilyas was there with me. He was getting so much love for SDS. I was in Toronto recently, New York, all over the world getting
Well
so
travelled,
much.
yeah.
So much love for
I'm
SDS.
getting spotted. I'm getting spotted on the street. People saying
Football's a universal
SDS,
sport.
SDS.
Football's a universal
It's crazy.
sport, so
Yeah.
it's like
It's crazy.
everyone enjoys it. So it's sick. Obviously, that last statement, I just added it in because you know what? It was, I just wanted to just put it in a joke. But yeah, it's sick.
I'll give you
SS
flowers,
I
man.
think SS is a pretty
100%, bro.
underrated
You've done your thing
podcast.
still.
I think it is pretty underrated podcast. And you know, we've been going consistent for 2 seasons,
Still going, man.
3 seasons. And if you've been following the channel from when it was called Sharky Sports, it's now called SDS. We've got the new
Alright, from
branding.
The new studio.
Like from sitting in your bedroom,
We've-
just 2
I
man
think-
up.
We've done the
From Pirate
podcast.
Studio.
We've done the podcast.
Bro, before that, we were just
Bro,
two.
YouTube,
Oh, YouTube at the bedroom, yes,
you
yes.
two,
Bro, we was filming that.
you two did it, bro.
Bro, we was literally
Well, the founders.
Bro,
Yeah.
Two pillars.
I deep this. You know how SDS really started, bro? Us two, we used to just during was it COVID times?
Yeah.
bro, we would be chilling 5 a.m., 5 a.m., just chilling, whatever.
Yeah.
Sharks, because you know what? I've always wanted to do a football channel.
Yeah.
And then we were just chilling. And I was just like, you know what, let's just start it. And he goes, how would you want to do it?
Yeah.
And obviously he said, let's just do 2 man. We'll just do it in our bedroom. Do it in your bedroom, and we'll just sit there and we'll just talk shit about football.
Yeah. Every team's best player, every team's worst player.
It was pure boredom,
It was sick.
and it's turned out
And
into greatness.
and imagine the growth from that to now own plays.
It's a brand now.
It's crazy, bro.
And there's so much more planned, so much more to come.
World Cup season, baby.
World Cup season.
Let's go.
Hopefully do more brand work. But that's why I do feel like it's underrated because we haven't worked with many brands and stuff like that. But hopefully over time.
Don't worry, man. More to come.
we've
Can I-
not
can I-
brought-
can I just add
you've-
one more thing?
You've generally just brought your friends.
I was
You know how crazy that is?
wallahi, I was just about to say that. Can I just say one thing?
Go. Before we finish, go on.
Listen, credit to you. And a lot of people say, "Oh, look him, he's still around for next to be on the next episode."
Yeah, don't worry, man. You got your spot. You're on the channel banner. Don't worry.
But bro, first of all, you don't have to do that.
Yep.
You could have easily bro. You've got connection. You've got relationship with a lot of players, different personalities, bigger YouTubers. You don't have to, bro. He's not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. He's not a YouTuber. Bro,
You literally just brought your bridges.
we all work. We all have got 9 to 5 jobs, bro. And we just come here, bro. This is our hobby, bro.
There's no one on the panel that you brought that was YouTubers,
Yeah.
and all you've done is created, like, you made us into characters of the show.
Oh,
that
you guys
you're
did
running.
it yourselves. You guys did it yourselves. Yeah, you
Obviously,
guys are boring and you want to be here.
But 100%. But you know what it's like in terms of,
Hey,
like,
I ain't been in a while, you know.
Come
What
out.
you trying to say, bro? Huh? Yeah, I ain't been in a while.
You
You
didn't
trying to
have the
say,
best
bro?
of babies, but you're back.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? Round of applause for Indy as well today.
Hey,
Yeah,
welcome back,
good
Greg.
performance, my bro.
Welcome back,
Bro,
Greg.
bro, and
the
the
Academy
chemistry,
Nation.
bro.
Kudos.
And
Welcome back. Kudos.
And bro, the chemistry between everyone here, bro. We're all brothers outside the thing, so it helps as well. But now, listen, big up SDS. Big up. Well done, man.
Oh, man.
Well done, bro.
Good job,
Done that
boys.
thing, man.
Well done, bro.
Good
Done
job,
that
boys.
thing.
And that's the last ever episode of SDS. That's why I'm joking, guys. See you guys very soon. Hot takes was fun this week. We had lots of heated arguments, but a nice finish.
Let's finish.
I still believe Messi's way better than Ronaldo, by the way. Not even close. I'll see you guys in the.
You should do that now towards the end.
I'll see you guys in a few days. I softened them up so I can say that.
Before it, yeah.
God.
You know, last
Never lets me finish this guy.
You know,
Never lets me finish.
last episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Never lets me finish.
Liban, you know when we talk about Madison and Bruno.
Yeah.
You know, Liban said Bruno when the cameras came off.
Yeah, he lost
Yeah,
his
yeah.
mind.
He didn't want to say enough. He was 50.
He bottled it next to
bottled.
next to Lias. As soon as the cameras came off.
He was like, "Wallahi, Bruno." And I looked at him. I said, "Shh,
Bruno
that
is
camera."
not that Bruno that we used to know. Don't let COVID fool you. Fooled you.
He was sick.
fooled
It's
me.
easy to fool us. He was crazy. But yeah, let us know in the comments about all the hot takes if you agree or disagree.
And what you guys think of SDS.
Yeah.
You guys give your honest
If you're
opinion.
still here watching, it's been over an hour.
give us your
Give
honest.
Brennan these
Because
flowers
we
as
have
well,
that
boys.
small percentage. We have that small percentage. Maybe like 5% of the viewers are still
Yeah.
here.
Give us your honest opinion about SDS and what you think SDS is.
What the producers of the show?
They are the producers. I've been saying it for a while, to be fair. So appreciate you guys. If you guys are still here and you're in literally the 5, I see the retention. I see the analytics. If you're in the last 5% people watching, that means you really enjoy the show. That means you're the real fans.
The real
So a lot
SDS,
of people would have clicked off by now. So if you're still here, let us know what you think about all the hot takes. The final one as well, like Faisal said, let us know what you think about that. How long you've been watching SDS for? What you like about SDS? What you like about the show? It'd be nice to read some nice comments and how long you've been watching us. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a few days. SDS is still going. We've got the World Cup coming up. We've got loads of things happening in football every single week, so loads to talk about. And we'll see you guys.
baby.
Euro show as well. It's back. Yeah, it's been away for a couple of weeks, but we're back this week. We're back. But yeah, football's great, man. Football's amazing. We love football. We love sports. We'll see you guys in a few days. Adios.
Martinelli.
Bow.